Fundraising is something that I am very passionate about, and over the past couple of years I've helped raise a lot of money to support charities that have played a very important part in my life, like the Teenage Cancer Trust. Hi, I'm Noah and this is the Beginner's Guide to Fundraising. Over the past couple of years I've been fortunate enough to be recognised for my fundraising efforts by being awarded the Cancer Research Star Award, a Children's Health Scotland Award, a Pride of Scotland Award and a Pride of Britain Award. I'm going to be focused on one of the charities, which is the Teenage Cancer Trust. When I was 15 years old, I was diagnosed with a metastatic Ewing sarcoma, a rare and aggressive form of bone and soft tissue cancer. My main tumour was in my leg, but spread to multiple different bones, meaning it was stage 4. I had went through 9 months of intense treatment, including 14 rounds of chemotherapy and 33 sessions of radiotherapy. During this 9 months, I was also admitted to hospital on numerous occasions with a high temperature, which was treated with a minimum of 48 hours IV antibiotics. During these hospital stays, I would be connected to 4 IV machines for the full stay, lasting between 4 to 8 days. The reason I underwent radiotherapy was that I wasn't suitable for surgery on my leg where the main tumour was. The surgery option that was discussed midway through my treatment was an above-the-knee amputation of my right leg. On completion of the treatment, I was given the amazing news that there was no evidence of disease and that I was now in remission. After 7 months, I underwent a routine MRI scan which showed a small lesion that had came back in my upper right arm. Further scans confirmed that my cancer had returned. At this time, it was unknown what treatment, if any, was available for me, as Ewing sarcoma does not have much research put into it, and there is not a set second-line treatment. Thankfully, I was eligible for the clinical trial, which included 4 more rounds of double-strength chemotherapy, 3 sessions of SABRE radiotherapy. SABRE radiotherapy is a more targeted type of treatment, accurate to within 1 millimetre. At the conclusion of this trial, I underwent further MRI scans, which showed that the spot in my arm had reduced in size. I moved on to regular 3 monthly scans, with the last scan taking place in October, which showed a reduction in size in the spot in my arm. This is the best news I could have hoped for, and I will continue with 3 monthly scans. I hope that the trend of the spot in my arm reducing in size will continue for my upcoming scans. That summarises my diagnosis and treatment. I will now move on to how the Teenage Cancer Trust has supported me throughout my journey. Without the Teenage Cancer Trust, my treatment would have been a lot more difficult. There's a youth coordinator at each hospital, and for me, in the Schehallien ward at the Royal Hospital for Children in Glasgow, it was Ronan Kelly. Ronan introduced himself to me at the start of my treatment, where he told me about the support he could provide. He told me about a group chat with other teenagers that have been diagnosed with different types of cancer, which he felt would provide support from people who understand the situation. Although there was no pressure to join that chat, I was shown the TCT room, which made treatment a lot more manageable, because without it I'd be stuck in a hospital room. There were times where I was in isolation, meaning I could not get out of my room, so I couldn't get to the TCT room, making it a lot more difficult. The TCT room had a pool table, a jukebox, PlayStations and Xboxes, which helped time go by quicker. It also provided an area where other teenagers and I could hang out and get to know each other, which also helped make stays in hospital easier. Outside of treatment, there are events the Teenage Cancer Trust organised, like going to escape rooms, arcades, restaurants, and lots of other different activities, to give the teens time away from hospital and their parents. These outings provided a time for me to feel like a normal teenager again and forget about cancer for a while. I host a yearly ball to raise money for this charity, as I want to be able to thank them for the support they've provided for me over the past couple of years. My most recent ball for the Teenage Cancer Trust was on the 8th of November 2025, and at which I filmed some behind the scenes footage for you all to see.
Hello and welcome to my charity ball fundraiser for the Teenage Cancer Trust. I'm here to show you some behind the scenes footage of what's going on. So if you want to follow me into the room where it happens, I'll show you everything that's going on. So this is the bar where we've got Amy Palmer singing. Lovely voice, amazing. Everyone will come in here to begin with just to get their drinks and start off. There's some teddies for the charity, just stuff to buy. This way you would get your drinks. There's lots of seats to sit and mingle. And then if you'd follow me into here, so this is the ballroom. There is also a bar in here. This is the DJ where we'd have all the music. Here's all your drinks. There will be a meal, 3-course I think. And lots of music, lots of things to be selling for Teenage Cancer Trust. If you come over here, here's a raffle donation for my ball. And some sweets from Mad Sweets. His charity's amazing. He does it for a different kind of cancer. If you come over here, I'll show you the prizes for the auction. So we've got some signed football tops, Billy Gilmore top, Celtic top, Scotland top, signed Celtic football. We have a lot of alcohols as well, and cheeses, I'm pretty sure. Over here we've got my lovely friend Scarlett made some clowns, clay clowns for every table, one for each table. There's going to be a lot of music, a lot of dancing, a lot of getting money out of people's pockets. So thank you for listening, and I'll show you some more footage from what was going on.
More importantly, welcome to season 2 of Georgie's Ball! Now, on behalf of Georgie and his family, a massive thank you to each and every one of you being here tonight. Special mention to those on the live video feeds who Lynn oversold the tickets to. They're sat at home eating their dinner. Apologies, guys. Now we're here for a very, very important cause this evening. We all know that we're here to raise lots of money, we've got lots of things going on, but it doesn't mean we can't have some fun. Are we all up for some fun? Yeah! Good. Let's find out, shall we? Now, I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you, and when I'm lonely, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you, and I won't fight hard miles, and
that was my amazing charity ball for the Teenage Cancer Trust. That night we raised a total of £26,000, making my total money raised £82,000. Thank you to everyone who was able to attend the ball, and if you couldn't make it, you can support the Teenage Cancer Trust and any other charities that I support by scanning this QR code. That is to my Just Giving page. This page is for a few charities, including the Teenage Cancer Trust. I have done lots of things for fundraising, including shaving my head with people from my town, a zip line over the Clyde, the wee wander of the Kilt Walk, whilst on chemo, family fun day, multiple Sunday fun days, and 2 charity balls, and a lot of online raffles as well. I've caught the fundraising bug. I'll be doing this for the rest of my life. Another goal of mine is to raise more awareness for the rarer cancers, such as Ewing sarcoma, because they don't have enough research into them. But that's it from me. I hope I've inspired some people to donate and maybe even start fundraising themselves. I hope to see you at my next event. Thank you so much for watching The Beginner's Guide to Fundraising.